also, while we wait, can you, everyone log into their InsuredMine platforms as well? If you have never logged into your InsuredMine platform, you can get through there. Log into your Evo on the left-hand side. The InsuredMine symbol will be there. It's orange. And then you can log in with your TWFG email. And if you forgot your password, just select forgot password as we wait as well.
So we basically want you to also log into the platform, because once we discuss the pipeline and the steps, we would also want you to go ahead and click around so that you understand a bit, and then you can always book a meeting and we can discuss this as well during our training meetings.
Let's see. We're just going to give it one more minute, guys, and then we can hop in.
Okay.
Thanks
Sure.
again for joining and taking the time out to come to the Renewal Pipeline webinar. This has been long awaited, so I'm glad that we're able to present this to you guys. Of course, if you have any questions, we do have a Q&A at the end, and anything you see here presented, it is all customizable. So if you want to change anything like photos or wording, you can do so. Nothing is permanent.
The TWFG renewal pipeline is just a head start for you, for you to understand how exactly you can create your own process. So you have a set of automations again in the pipeline, which we will go over. And if you have any questions, you can write back. And again, we will do the trainings, so we can discuss it on the trainings as well.
Okay, great. So Kunal, we can start. Take it away.
Perfect. Thank you, Sharnay. So welcome everyone to the InsuredMine webinar for the renewal pipeline. So today, as I start from here, I would be talking to you about the InsuredMine platform, as well as while you're using the platform, how do you get started? If you're someone new to the platform, the first thing that you would want to do is get started within the platform and get to understand the platform better. So Sharnay, if you could just change the slide. Before going ahead and talking a bit about the platform and help you get started, I would want to introduce you to the team itself. I know that a lot of you know Roshan itself. He is the CEO and co-founder of this immense company that we have. And Sneha ma'am is again our co-founder. You might know Tucker as well. He's the director of sales. Paula is the senior solutions manager, and the VP of technology, the man behind all the technology, is Shivam Jaiswal. Shani, if you could move it to the second slide. Yes, that's fine. It's working. Okay, so in here, the next set of people that we have is Monsred right over here. She is the head of the customer success team that we have. And as well, you would have seen Victoria giving you the training. So this is our first time that we would be heading. So Sharnay and me are doing the webinars this time. You already know your trainer, Sharnay, and I am also a trainer for the TWFG. Shivam again is one of the billing managers you have. So any queries with your billing, you always reach out to Shivam. And Shubham Mishra again also heads the support team. So if you are in chat, you would always find Shubham Mishra there. So that sums up the team for us. And now we would be going ahead and starting the get started steps. So I would request Shani to go over and log into the portal. Perfect. I believe everyone can see the screen, and I would also request everyone to go over and log in to the portal as well so that we can do this step by step and it also helps you. So Sharnay, I would be circling around so that you can click around and show where exactly they need to click around. So the first thing we would do today is we would help to get you started in the platform. Once you are new, or if you're already using it, you would know the steps already. So the first thing that you need to do to get started would be clicking on the profile picture on the top right hand side corner. Once you click on the profile picture, you would get the first stage called Get Started. We would click on Get Started to set up the started page for you. So right here in the Get Started page, you have few steps which we need to complete before you start using the platform. So the first step, it says complete profile. Here you can update your own profile picture. You can upload a picture right over here. You would see all your details are correct over here or not. So you would see your full name, your email address, the full address, and the phone number. If anything is missing, you can update it right over here. You also will find a self-help video section that is on the right hand side of the screen, which would also help you to navigate in the complete profile steps as well. It will also show you the steps that you need to follow to complete it. So in all the steps, you would be able to do it on your own as well. So once we complete the first step, which says complete profile, you would get the option to save it and continue. Sharnay, if you scroll down, okay, just click on save and continue to move to the next step. This here, the next step, we would help you to connect your work email. And in here, you would be putting down your work email, which would be the TWFG one. So even if you're using Microsoft Outlook or Office 365, you can directly connect it by clicking on the connect button. So if you click on connect, it would prompt you to a next page where you would be putting in your TW email address and login. Once you log in, it would be asking you for the login password. And once you complete the process, it would say connected back into the InsuredMine platform as well. Let's get back to the platform. Perfect. In the step 3, the says connect scheduler. Scheduler again is one of the calendar features that we have in the platform where you can create your own scheduler to connect with your clients. So if you're meeting them over Zoom, if you're meeting them in Google Meet, you can create your own scheduler and also connect to them over Zoom or the Google Meet that we do as a training meetings as well. The next step, if you go over, is the verify email. So a lot of TWFG emails you would see is already verified. If it isn't, there is a cross sign on the verified, you would always click on this action refresh button so that it triggers the email to you directly and you can verify the email address within the platform. Yes. If you scroll down and click on save and continue, the next step is adding a signature. So I believe everyone would have their own TWFG signature template, which they would want to use in the InsuredMine platform when they're sending out communications. So to do that, what you would require to do is you would want to add the signature and you would want to email a signature at InsuredMine, the template that you would want in InsuredMine as well. So if you hover your mouse, Sharnay, where I have circled it, you would be able to click and copy the link right over here, which says signature at InsuredMine, and then you can get back to your Outlook and send out the email with the signature template, just so that our signature team can go ahead and update the signature in the platform. Once you have done that, you would click on I have sent the email for the confirmation to the team as well, and then you would scroll down to click on save and continue. Perfect. The next step you would see is configuring texting and calling. We also provide you in the platform to have your own number and use the texting and calling feature within the platform to connect with your clients better. If you have a Ring Central account, you can connect it. If you also have a Lightspeed account, you can directly connect it. But if you want us to provide you a number, we would go ahead and provide you a Twilio number. You would just want to set up a number with providing the area code right over here where it says, I need a number with my area code. You would just click on it and just provide the area code so that the team can go ahead and assign you a number in the platform from where you could call and text to your clients. If you scroll down, you have the option to save and continue. The last step is adding members. So if you find that there are certain members that are adding in new in your agency, or you would want to remove, to add the members, you would be clicking on add new users, and according to their role, you can assign them as well right from in the last step. And you would scroll down and you would have the finish option. Yes. And the last option is save and finish. Once you save and finish, it would take you to the agency dashboard where you would be able to see all your agency data.
Good job, Kunal.
Thank you,
So,
Sharnay. You can take it up from here.
Yeah, so what we all been waiting for, drum roll, please. The renewal pipeline. So on the left-hand side in the pipeline module, hopefully everybody is logged in. You're going to click on pipelines. And then here we have your TWFG pipeline. If you scroll down, on yours, I believe it's on the last one, but it's here. And these are the current stages that we have created for you guys. The first stage is the 50-day pre-renewal pipeline. You're just pretty much, InsuredMine can pull your deal cards 60, 50, 40 days out. We did select 50 days for you guys so that if you do have any duplicates in the system, it will catch it at this stage. And then you'll be able to merge them in Evo so that they won't receive duplicate emails during the automation process. The next stage is a 30-day review and label. This is where you will decide if it's better to stay with their current carrier or it's better to go with another carrier, and you will be remarketing them. And then this is where they're going to get the communication that you're actively, proactively working on the remarket. Don't panic. We know that the insurance industry rates are a little high right now, but you're just being proactive. You're letting them know in this quote review stage that the quote has been sent, and you're just doing email follow-up, text follow-up, and email calls. Completed means they have renewed with you, so they will receive a thank you for renewing with us email, and then you will request a Google review from them. And I'm going to show you these automation steps, but these are the stages, and this is where your deal cards will be at. On the three dots, you're going to click here, and then you're going to click on the automation stage as well. I mean, the automation, it's not a stage. And like I just showed you guys in the beginning, these are the stages to your left side, and these are your automations to the right. So as I stated before, the first stage is to pretty much make sure that you don't have any duplicates. This is a task to yourself. So on the right side, it's going to be a task immediately. Please check for duplicates. This is a task for the agents. 5 days later, they will receive an email saying your policy will be expiring within the next 45 days. So you're just letting them know that the policy will be expiring, and you will be, checking in with them to help them with their renewal process. 15 days later, they're going to get a warm and fuzzy email from you and the agents letting them know that you're actively working on renewing their policy. They don't have to panic. You're getting in front of it. You're being proactive, so they don't have to bombard you with phone calls or emails. 20 days later, they will automatically be moved to the 30 days review or label stage. Of course, if any of these stages, you can always add more automations at the top right here, as well as you can edit. So nothing is permanent here. So now we're going to review and label. Immediately, they're going to give this, get this email just letting you know you're proactively looking out for the renewal. the insurance industry is a little crazy in a sense. That's just sums it up. But you're just actively working on it for them. They will get this immediately, as well as they will immediately get a text on the behalf of your agency, letting them know that you're working on your renewal and that you're getting in front of it. Next, immediately, this will be a checklist for you guys. This is the same checklist that's in Evo. This is your renewal checklist, so this should look familiar to you guys. You have your review renewal, verify renewal deck page, determine if a reshop is needed. 2 days later, you guys will get this task. So this is an important area right here. This is where you're going to decide if they need to stay with their carrier because this is the best rates, or if they need to remarket. So if they need to, if you feel like based on what you have already been looking at for that customer, if you feel like it's better for them to stay with their current carrier, you're going to label them as such on their deal card. Think of a label as a digital sticky note that you put on a deal card. It's going to be color coordinated. And then also it's going to send out automations as well on their on you guys' behalf. So we're going to look at those labels. So let's say we're going to call her Sarah. Sarah, you looked at her current carrier. You looked at other carriers like, no, Sarah, it's best for you just to stay with your current carrier. These are the different labels in which you can select for Sarah. So this is the first label. It says stay rate went down a little. Stay with your current carrier. So you're going to click on this. And this is, yeah, so this saying that the policy renewal went down a little. Of course, that's a no-brainer. Sarah better stay with her current carrier because it's not happening too much around the insurance industry. And this is the email that Sarah will get immediately. 10 days later, you're just letting her know that you're looking for a payment. Her policy is expiring soon and that she needs to submit a payment on this renewal that has went down. And then once she has completed her payment, Sarah will automatically go to the completed renewed stage. And this is what that looks like. Here on the left-hand side is the completed renewed. And you're just saying, thank you so much. We are honored to keep providing you the best coverage. Thank you for choosing our insurance. This is going to be your insurance name. We're going to call it Sharnay. Sharnay Insurance for your needs. And then 3 days later, that deal card for Sarah is going to be moved to the Google review stage. So this is the Google review. And some of you guys have Google Business, some of you guys don't. It's a great feature just to get your brand out there. But that's not, InsuredMine does not pay for that. That's something that you have to do on your own. And then you will be requesting a Google review from your customer here. And also remember to do the thumbs up or thumbs down trigger on your renewal deal card. So you guys can get your sales analytic numbers. That's very important. So you can keep track. So here, it will be the thumbs up because Sarah did renew with you guys. So she's gonna receive this email, just pretty much giving her a thank you again email. And this will also go into your sales dashboard. And hopefully you guys don't be using the thumbs up button too often. I hope not. But if you do use the thumbs down button, that means you guys did not get that renewal. And it's letting them know, thank you for considering us for your insurance needs. And keep us in mind for the future, but no worries because they will be put into that X-day pipeline and we're going to win those people back. And then these are the same cadences for the stay rate went up a little, but still, Sarah, stay with your current carrier. These are the same exact automations for all the labels. So the email and the move deal card to complete it are the same exact stages for all the labels. So stay rate is the same. So of course, just stay with your current carrier. That's the best option. Like I stated before, these are the same automations. You can always customize. Now, let's say it's better for Sarah to be remarketed. You're going to move her to this 15-day stage. And it's just letting Sarah know that you're reaching out. You're letting her know you're being proactive, you're getting in front of it, that you're requoting her. It's just better for her to be requoted right now based on her carrier needs and the pricing. She will get this email after 1 day. 2 days later, This will be a task for you guys to do. It's saying if you have not already, the renewal should be sent out to the customer by today. So just make sure that you're getting that new quote to the customer via email. I'm not sure if some of you guys still send them out via mail, but just make sure those are getting sent out as well, expedited, preferably. And then 5 days later, this deal card will be moved to the quote review stage. So that quote has been sent out. So now we can get on top of it and we can start doing follow-ups, letting them know like, hey, your renewal has been sent. Immediately in this stage, Sarah is going to get this quote saying, hey, Sarah, your quote is ready. I sent it via email. Let me know if you have any questions. This is where that is located at. Immediately after 1 hour, Sarah is also going to get a text. We're in a texting society, so we email and text now. So Sarah is going to get this text message, just letting her know that, hey, I emailed your renewal. Let me know if you have any questions. 4 days later, you're going to be tasked to call that customer. And this is just all assuming that Sarah has not responded via email, responded via text. Sarah's going to get this phone call now saying, hey, Sarah, we sent the quote. Do you have any questions? We're trying to make this connection. Sarah's like, yes, I'm sorry. I've been so busy. I love it. I'm going to sign this new policy right now. So like, yay, Sarah. Now she's going to go to the completed stage in the process. And this is where Sarah's going to go. She's going to move. She's going to move here automatically. Anytime to say move, that is the system moving Sarah deal card automatically. Oh, sorry. Let me click on that. Let's click on completed. And it's just saying, let Sarah know, saying, thank you so much for letting us continue to provide you with the best coverage and trusting us with your insurance needs. Again, 3 days later, we're going to request Sarah to give us an outstanding 5-star Google review on our agency, as well as always remember on the left-hand side to use these triggers. So you're going to click on deal 1 so that your agency can always receive the sales analytics so that you know what renewals your agents are winning in the agency and what deals they're losing in the agency. Like I said, I hope you guys won't have to use this much at all. So anything you see here, it is all customizable. Like I stated before, just click on that pencil here and you can customize it. If you don't want to send it out immediately, you don't have to. It's by preference. If you want to change the subject line, you can also. If you're scared and you're like, I don't know if I did something right, send it to yourself first and before you trigger anything. And I will always say, please do not automatically just activate your automations. I know some people get excited, like, yeah, everything looks perfect. And then you're like, uh-oh, I forgot to customize this part. So just make sure you go through each automation, make sure it reads how your agency speaks. You want it to sound like it's coming from your agency. And then you can activate it at the top right. And then your agent, then your customers will start receiving their automations and communications. So this is the renewal pipeline. I hope you guys like it. If you have any feedback, let me know. Do you guys have any questions so far? I hope I didn't go too fast. This is my first webinar presentation. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I feel like
You
it's
did good,
pretty
Sharnay.
simple. Oh, thank you, Kunal. I feel like it's a pretty good renewal pipeline. Of course, everybody has their own process, so this is just the default, but of course, as I stated before, you can customize it as well.
Exactly. This is just for your head start and you can customize according to your requirement. Again, if you have any questions, we are always there for you. So we would also be sharing mail with our scheduler links so that you can always connect with us and schedule meetings with us.
No worries. We'll be able to help you guys one-on-one. Jason, are you an agent or an admin on your portal? That will make a difference. Are you trying to just get your deal cards to be pulled? I'm sorry, I'm reading guys' questions. The customer has been read at the time for talking to them on the phone. So
Madhu,
you're
you do
saying if
not
the
need to worry as well because you have a meeting with me, so we can discuss this in a training meeting as well.
so
So
are
you
you
can take it
asking if
slow.
I'm sorry, Kunal. So if you're asking if
That's fine.
customer pays, does automations automatically turn off? No, you'll physically have to turn off the automations and just move them to their proper stages. I hope I answered that correctly. If I didn't, Heather, please forgive me. We will be sending the recorded copy out via email. Yes, I believe. So I believe you do. So I look forward to meeting with you. Yes. So yes, Heather. No, the system is not psychic, unfortunately. So they don't know if a customer paid or not on our end, in a sense. So you will have to just, let's say Sarah, you go into her bill card and you just stop her automations. And then you could just physically drag her to the completed thank you for renewing with us and trigger that thumbs up button so you can get those sales analytics. Yeah, you can yes, you can create all your communications to be Spanish. We just have to uh translate. We have and I'll show you our training. But yes, there's a way that you can do that. I don't see an option to activate and deactivate automations. Oh, because I'm an admin.
You
So
are
let me
an
change it
agent,
to
yes.
eight. So you're in agent view. So let me change it to agent view. This is agent view. Between admin and agent view can only see their book of business. They cannot customize the pipeline. Only admins can. So when you come into your stages as an agent, you cannot customize it. So whoever is your admin in your agency, they will have to activate and deactivate. Of course, if you guys have any opinions about the pipeline, you can ask your, normally it's the agency owner and sometimes some CSRs as well, but just speak with your agency owner and you can get in contact with them. You can request them to activate it, or you can just ask me and I can check for you guys as well. No worries. Oh, Heather, you won't, no, I know you won't freak out. Once it becomes second nature to you, the more you use it, the better you'll get at it. Trust me. No, because I know it's like, oh, somebody paid, and you're like, oh, your renewals. Yeah, I get it. No, you'll be fine. The X date is another pipeline. It's a completely another pipeline. So it's people that you have lost during the renewal process that you're going to try to win back. So that is a completely another pipeline. We can create that as well for you guys. We have created the new business as well as the renewal pipeline. A couple of how to get the list from people to start the process. When you say a list, are you referring, what list are you referring to? Are you referring to renewals from Evo, like how to get those deal cards to be automatically? Okay, yes. So
So
here you're gonna,
Sharnay, how they would be able to turn on the renewal deal cards, you can also quickly walk them through those steps as well, because I think a lot of them have that question.
yes. So you're gonna click here on the three dots. It should be underneath your profile picture always. So you're always automation and then pipeline checklist.
Settings.
I mean pipeline settings, sorry
Settings,
guys.
yes. You would click on the pipeline settings
And
and
then
then
on
you
the
would go
left,
to the
go
renewal
ahead.
pipeline. Yep,
Cool, no, I'm just gonna click.
that's fine. So once you are in the renewal pipeline, right over here, you get the opportunity to start the deal cards getting created. And when exactly you want the deal cards to be created, if it's before 60 days, 45 days, 90 days, you can choose your own settings on these options. And the first option that says is select pipeline. So you would want to select the pipeline that you want the deal card to be created. And then the stage. Let me quickly get the circles out as well. Yes, so just like she selects the 50 days pre-renewal. So this is the stage where all the deal cards would be getting created. Now the next option says create cards in private or shared. You would want to be in shared if you are trying to share it with all of the agencies, and you would click on shared. Then the next option, how many days before the expiration date do you want to create the renewal cards? According to your own process, you can start. So if it's a 50 days, you would select 50 days. Then you would see the next option says select agent who will be assigned to the renewal cards. If you're trying to assign all the agents that are already present, you would select this option which says agent who is assigned to the policy will get the cards. If you're trying to assign a specific agent, you would select one agent, and it would give you a drop down to select the specific agent. Then you can also customize the cards, and you have different options where you can archive the cards after expiration. And then once you are done, you would just click on save settings. We can also discuss these settings option in details in our training sessions as well. So we would always encourage you to go ahead and book training meetings with us so that you can discuss all your queries, and we can give you the best view.
Yes, and also Jason, we send out a lot of emails, as you guys know. So either it's going to be Kunal's name at the bottom of those emails or my name. So both of our signatures, I believe we have, can click on our signature, and it has our scheduler hyperlink. It says, for me, it says schedule a meeting with me in my signature. How about yours, Kunal?
So it would have the scheduler link directly. So what we can also do is that we can also reach out to each of our agencies today individually so that they do not have any confusion as to with whom they would want to meet, and they can book the meetings.
And Jason, I also wrote your name down as well, so I can, it'll be either me or Kunal sending you an email.
Yes.
But here on this page, this is where you're going to trigger those deal cards to be pulled, and just make sure you do it for personal, commercial, and others. Each stage is the same, just a different name: personal, commercial, and others. And just make sure that you are selecting the TWFG renewal pipeline and not the regular renewal pipeline. Please make sure that you select the TWFG renewal pipeline 50-day stage, and make sure you get the deal cards pulled out 50 days. But we'll go over this more in training as well. But this is where you will get those deal cards pulled at. In the pipeline settings, click on the three dots underneath your profile picture. Underneath your, click on the three dots underneath your profile picture, and click on pipeline settings. Go to the left side, hit renewal. You're going to enable it because normally it's defaulted as disable, enable, and go through each one: personal, commercial, and others. Make sure you select TWFG renewal pipeline and not the regular renewal pipeline. But this guide should help you better organize your renewals. The point of the renewal pipeline is to better organize your renewals, make sure no renewals fall through the cracks, make sure that you can see what your agents are doing and where they're at on the pipeline for the renewal process as well. So it's just a better way to organize, and you guys are not panicking 2 to 3 days out before a renewal has to be renewed. So it's just getting you ahead of the renewal and being more proactive with the renewal process as well. A day, Stephanie. It takes a day for the
Yes.
renewal settings. So let's say if you activate those settings today, tomorrow, if you have any deal cards that are coming up for renewal in the next 50 days, it's going to pull that into that first stage. You'll see that tomorrow. Oh, I got one more thing for you guys, since we have a little bit of time. If you go into your pipeline settings, notification settings, so you guys can get those tasks. So in those automations where it says call the customer, make sure you guys turn on those tasks. Toggle these on. So this one and this one. So you guys can get those email alerts for those tasks. If you get confused, just schedule a training with me or Kunal, but you will go to the notifications, toggle on both of these today tasks, do notifications, or past tasks, do notifications, just to make sure that you're getting those reminder calls to call those renewals during the automation stage. So I feel like everybody that came here today and joined the call will be renewal pipeline experts. I have faith in you guys. So in the next 2 months, I know we're going to see great usage on the platform. If you have any questions, you know where to find me and Kunal. And it
Exactly.
has been a true pleasure meeting with you guys today. I thank you for taking the time out. I know the insurance industry is crazy and busy. You're always getting bombarded with emails and phone calls. So I truly do appreciate you taking your time out your day to come to this webinar. And if you guys have any last minute questions, we can answer them before disconnecting the webinar. So we'll just wait around for a few more moments.
Yeah, Malu.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Denise Davis. I'm pretty sure you're seeing similarities in the pipeline and automations. So thank you for all your help and feedback. Denise Davis was a true help. I brought her my original renewal pipeline and she said, this is not going to work. So I really appreciate her authentic feedback. It really helped me to perfect you guys' renewal pipeline today. So shout out to Denise Davis. Much appreciated. Yes, we will, Rosie. Hello, Rosie. Great seeing you. Yes. And if you always have any questions, Rosie, you can always email me as well. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for all your time. If you guys are not sure who your, again, trainers are, please just check your email from InsuredMine. We do send out a lot of emails, me and Kunal,
Yes.
and
And
we'll
we will
be able,
also reach out to you as well.
correct.
And you can book the meeting. You would find the scheduler link directly in the mail itself. You can find it and you can book the meeting at your preferred date and time.
Alrighty. Bye. Have a great evening, guys. And we look forward to training you soon. Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye-bye.